Welcome to your practice. This is a short empower session dedicated to external rotation into our thighs. So we will work quite a lot our rotators and also activate our lower abdominal muscles with a series of abdominals and legs exercises. We make a start laying onto our back, and right away your feet want to be together and your knees apart. So once your feet touch together, allow the knees to rock out very naturally and place your hands behind your head, elbows wide. Take a moment to just breathe in through the nose, and as you exhale, hug the abdominals in, ribs slide into the hips, tailbone pointing forward. Just like this, breathe in one more time, inhale through your nose. Exhale, hug the abdominals deeper. Now we begin lifting the chest. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, keep your tailbone pointing forward, but lift the chest, lift your shoulders. Your head is heavy, and your ribs slide in towards your hips. Inhale, your head releases down to the floor. Exhale, lift up. So this is a low curl, and your tailbone doesn't move, your elbows are wide. 4 more like this. Inhale, release. Exhale, hold it at the top. Try and come off the shoulder blades. Inhale, release to the floor. Exhale, bring it back and up. On the next one, we stay at the top. Inhale, lower. Exhale, ribs hug in. Lift the chest off the floor. Keep your head heavy, your neck is long. Tiny pulses. Up and up. You can push the feet towards each other to activate your lower body more, but really focus on ribs hugging and sliding to your pubic bone. Tailbone stays pointing forward, belly button in. Let's take it for 10, small for 9, go 8, 7. Relax your head as much as you can, but keep the chest lifted. 5, 4 from the top in 3, in 2, and 1. Release your head down, exhale, lift it up. We go lower, exhale, bring it up. So see if you can come a little higher each time. And your elbows are sideways. You should be able to see just the edges of your elbows when you lift. So try not to close completely. Keep the back of your neck long. Take it 4 more times with a little reach. 3. It's 2. Last one, you hold it up. Find your stillness. When you're ready, pick up one foot at tabletop. Pick up the other foot at tabletop. See if you can keep your lower back exactly as it was before. Pulse it up here. Little up and up. So your toes are pointing, your knees are far away from each other. And your same idea here. The chest is trying to float off the floor, but your face is relaxed. 5 more. 4, we only move the legs in 3, in 2, in 1. Rest your head on the floor, close your knees together, open them out. Take a little rest for the abdominals. You're still actually working them here, but it's a bit more into the low area. So your knees close together, they open apart. If you're having an easy time, start moving your toes a bit further forward. So same movement, but you just move the knees away from your chest. It's 5. Try and keep the upper back pushing to the floor. 4, and open. It's 3. Back to lift in 2. In 1, keep your knees out, lift your head, lift your shoulder. Last round, pulse it up for 10, for 9, go 8, it's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it back, close your knees. 10, open for 9, we're gonna take a rest in a moment. 8, and open, so the chest is lifted, just move your knees. 6, lift the chest. 5, relax. 4, 4 into the head. 3, last 2, and 1. Good. Release your knees to the chest. Rest the head on the floor. Rock gently side to side. As soon as you're ready, catch the back of your thighs. Find your way to come to seated. From there, refine your position. Feet together, knees apart. So your toes are together and your heels are lifted. Take your hands slightly behind you. Tuck your tailbone. See if you can set yourself up into a higher curl. So we are rounding through the back. Shoulders are plugging down. And we are just catching the crease of the knees here. Whenever you're ready to, close again your knees together and then open them back apart. And you're maintaining the balance. So you're rounding through the spine and you're opening and closing your knees. If you don't need to hold on to your thighs, right away your hands come to prayer. It's a little bit of a work in your legs, but a lot to maintain that C shape into the spine. And out. Chest is open, your tailbone is tucking under, your toes are light on the floor. 8. And open. Same movement, slightly different position of the spine. 6. And out. Keep breathing. 5. And out. 4, 4. It's 3. We stay open. In 2. In 1. Take your knees apart. Hold it there. Twist the spine to the left. Double to the left. Double to the right. Again, we twist and twist. and twist and twist. If that's too much, take your feet flat on the floor and maybe catch your thigh. So it goes like this. You're gonna twist the chest and use your hands to support you. But you're leaning back and your tailbone is really tucking under. So you're into a deep C shape. 5 more like this. Open the chest, palms pushing together, thumbs at the center of your heart. Last 3, last 2, last 1. This is your final push. Hold it there. Shoot a pistol in front of you. So fingertips, index fingers stay together, palms are touching. We drop 1 inch, drop, little lift. It's 1 inch down, 1 inch up. 10 more like this and we take a reset. Round your back as much as you can. Collarbones wide. Knees pointing out. It's 4 more. We relax. In 3, I promise. In 2. And last 1. Come all the way back and up. Finally, find the soles of the feet together. Catch your ankles. Open the chest. Take a little back extension and then move the chest forward and release down. Notice how you're feeling after this very, very short starting abdominal set. Maybe rock side to side. And then find your best way to come laying onto your belly. So we have been rotating out from this position. Let's take the same on the floor. So once you come down onto your belly, find your knees slightly apart, bend your knees, and then touch your toes together. If you have availability, squeeze the heels in and open your knees wider apart. Try not to keep your feet behind you, trying to keep them up. So find the right distance between your knees to make that happen. From here, release your head on the floor. Push the hips down on your mat. Keep your toes touching together. Your knees are slightly apart. We lift the knees up for 2. We bring them down for 2. So your knees lift off the mat and they come down. You should right away feel the back and especially the glutes working, your hamstrings. But do your best not to push the belly button on the floor. So try not to push the belly to lift your knees. If anything, your belly is lifting towards the spine. So trying to keep the belly off the mat. Head relax. 5 more. Lift and lift. Bring it down. It's 4. And down. So your hip bones, pubic bone are pushing down, but not the belly. On the next one, you're holding it at the top. Take little pulses up. Lift up and up and up. So your toes are sharply pointing towards the ceiling. And you're feeling that you're never really relaxing your glutes. If you touch them, they are very, very active here. 10 more like this. It's only 10. Shoulders away from your ears. 8. 7 from the top in 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Let's go again. Tap the knees to the floor. Push to lift. Tap them down. Push to lift. So again, it's not a collapse, not a release. You're just going to go lower and then right away up. 8. Lift it up. 7. We're going to include the whole back now. 5. It's 4. Push. 4. 3. We stay up in 2. In 1. Now hold the knees lifted. If that's available, lift the chest, lift your shoulders off the floor. Hug the abdominals in, elbows wide. We extend the legs behind. Keep the heels together. Extend your legs back and back. Very challenging to keep the heels together and rebend, knees wide. Go back, legs maybe touch together completely and rebend. If that's too much, just go halfway back. But squeeze them back with control. Lengthen back, bank to your heels, to your sit bones. Maybe you need to relax your head on the floor. That's also fine. 4 more like this. So think about keeping your inner thighs squeezing together. So you should feel rotation into the thighs, heels the squeezing, line of the inner thighs active. Take this 3 more times and your tailbone is always pointing back. There is no back bend happening. On the next one, could you keep your legs long behind you? Wherever they are, keep the heels together, toes apart. We separate the legs. Out, squeeze in. Out, squeeze in. So the chest is lifted for the challenge or it's on the floor. Your legs as straight as you can make them. You're just going to open out, take it in. Rotate your legs out. Let's make this faster. 20 seconds and we stretch. Go in, 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 in. Quick heel stops. Legs are long. Belly button off the floor. Push the hips down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, lengthen, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Press yourself into a child's pose. Give your back a moment to lengthen. Maybe wiggle your tailbone side to side. And then slowly roll up. Find your best way to come to seated. We take 1 control roll down the spine. So the legs can be straight to bend. Lengthen your arms in front of you. Inhale, exhale, roll down sequentially. We move now into a flat back. Take your knees into the chest, adjust to rest. and then find your way into the same exact position. So knees at tabletop, feet together, knees apart. Lots of frogs today. Place your palms down to the side, tailbone forward, neutral spine, hug the abdominals in. We lower the toes a fraction towards the floor or all the way down without touching. Exhale, bring them back and up. And again, go down and down. So this is a diamond shape moving down. Nothing happens in your torso. If it's too much, you're going to do this very small, or alternatively, it's only one leg at a time going slightly lower and slightly higher. You go down halfway or all the way down, try not to touch the floor. So you're stopping just before you take that rest. Your hands can be on your belly if you need extra feedback, or you just keep them to the side. 3 more like this, down and down. Try not to slide your spine, your upper back is pushing down the whole time. One last time, and we add on something, down and down. Bring it up. Now we take 1 to go down. Exhale, bring it back and up. Now, squeeze your heels together and shoot your legs 45 degrees. Try and lengthen and spin the thighs out. Rebend your knees, point your toes again. Slowly down and down. Exhale, bring it up. Now, flex your feet, squeeze, lengthen, and rebend. So it's lots of inner thigh work here. Down and down. Bring it up and up. Flex, squeeze, lengthen, spiral, and point. 3 more like this. Down and down. Bring it up. Flex, squeeze, lengthen. You can go much higher if you need to. You don't even have to fully extend your legs. But if you do, feel your spinning out and squeeze your calves and inner thighs together. Last one, down and down. Bring it up, you're almost done. Now hold that legs there. Take your hands behind your head. Your feet are flexed. Lift your chest, lift the shoulders off the floor. Little pulses, up and up. The movement is tiny. You're back into the upper abdominals. If it's easy, your legs can go lower, but make sure the tailbone is still pointing forward, the belly button is in. 20 more pulses here. So as you pulse, keep the legs rotating out, flex your feet as much as you can. It should feel like a stretch into your calves. Let's go for 10, lift 9, for 8, 7, 6, make it small but powerful, 5, it's 4, for 3, great job, for 2, and 1. Quickly rest your knees to the chest, relax your head. One hand on each shin, circle your thigh bones away from each other and forward and in. Release your inner thighs. We're going to close this short sequence with one last abdominal exercise. So when you're ready to go ahead, bring your legs back up where we left them. Spin the toes out. This time your toes are pointed. We're going to move into scissors. Tailbone is long, palms are down, collarbones wide. Lower your right leg down. Exhale, bring it back and up straight. Left leg lowers. Now, needless to say, when your leg moves, nothing else changes in the body. So your belly stays in, tailbone is long, the upper back is on the floor, your eyes are up to the ceiling. Bring it back. One leg at a time. Think about lengthening as much as you can. Now, if the hamstrings feel tight, that's absolutely fine. Keep your knees bent. And with time, this will feel much easier. 4, bring it up. It's a 3. Lengthen it up, open the chest. 2, bring it up. Last one. Now, go ahead and lower your right leg. Don't go all the way down to the floor, just halfway. Place your hands behind your head, lift your shoulders. So hold the legs split there, rotate them out, zip your navel, pulse the chest up. Little lift and lift. Now, as you hold the lift, can you spin the chest to the left, to the front leg? So this becomes the little obliques work. Nothing moves into the other leg. If that's too much, right foot is on the floor. Twist the chest, foot 10. Elbows wide, 9. For 8, 7, keep spiraling your legs, 6, point your toes, 5, we twist to the other side, 4, 3, go 2, and 1, let's go, other side, spin the chest to the right, your left leg is lower. Try not to go too low, otherwise we lose the connection to the abdominals, and your hips anchor to the floor evenly. So careful you're not twisting too much to the right to lift the left hip off the floor. 5 more pulses, and then we go into single count, 4, go 3, 2, ready, 1, let's swap. We go left and right, twist and twist. Elbows wide. Yeah, you should only see the corners of your elbows here. Chest is lifted. You got 20 more seconds here. Option, you can bend your knees if it's easier for you, or you can increase the speed if you can with me. Let's go. 10 seconds left. We go right, left, long legs. Keep going and breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your head on the floor. Take your hands down to the side. This is our final push. Refine your feet flexed. We lower the legs just halfway down. We cross the legs. Cross right leg, cross left, cross right and hold. You cross 1, 2, 3 and hold. Again, back into the inner thighs. If that's easy, begin lowering your legs. There is always a pause at the end. Cross your thighs. One more slow. Cross, 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 hold. A little faster. We go. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. Can you start lowering your legs? Keep the tailbone long. 20 seconds, that's your official end. 1, 2, 3, hold. Maybe lift the head, lift the shoulders. Maybe reach your arms forward. The chest is lifted, your legs go low. And now only single count. We go cross, 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 cross. Keep your feet flexed. Nothing moves. It's 10 seconds and we stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh, relax your head. Maybe take your feet flat on the floor, wide. Open your arms and just drop your knees side to side. This was an intense practice for your inner thighs, for your abdominals for sure, for your hip flexors. So we will stretch them a lot now. All right. When you're ready to, bring your feet again together, knees apart. Have a little rock side to side into this reclined butterfly. Release your inner thighs. And then keep your right foot as it is, but pick up your left foot, come into a half happy baby. You can catch your left heel, pull the left knee towards your chest, to your left armpit, right hand blocking your right thigh. You can be still or you can open the legs sideways. Take a couple of breaths, finding some relief into your groin. And then slowly replace your foot down and swap to the other side. So flexing your right foot, catching your heel or the ankle. You can also use a strap if you like. Breathe in, and as you exhale, maybe stretch a little longer. Good. And then return back into your center. Bend your knees to your chest. Roll yourself to seated. And please come down all the way onto your Sphinx. So your elbows will be under your shoulders. Your legs can relax. Open across your collarbones. Spin your upper arms out. And if you need more stretching sensation, lift your elbows off the floor. Hug them in and move the chest even farther forward. Slow down your breath. Allow the hips to press down so you're stretching the front of your abdominals. Then release back and down. We come into quad stretch. So one arm stays in front of you. Walk your feet closer together. Catch one of your ankles. Squeeze the heel to the sit bones and release your head. If you need more stretching for your quads, press your hips deeper and pick up the knee off the floor. Try and keep your knees close together to get deeper. And then slowly let it go and swap. So catch the other ankle. Draw your knees closer together. Your hips push down. You might want to lift the knee off the floor, but if that's enough, you don't need to do it. And slowly let go of that grip. Push yourself back up. Take a quick child's pose. Back. And then slowly we close our practice. So thank you so much for playing with me. Hope your hips feel alive, your center feels steady and strong, and you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.